welcome back. So, new location again. I'm not actually home. I am at the flower shop helping out. Now, I am doing the blended family tag, and this is hosted by Clueless Mama D. You know her, you love her, she's awesome. There's lots of other families doing this tag, so the link will be down below. Make sure to go check it out, especially if you're a blended family, if you're curious about a blended family. So I kind of choppily wrote the questions down. So we're going to start with number 1 because I actually have to go and Google it after this. So what percentage of blended families do you believe are in your country? So my guess is going to be up there. I am thinking it is going to be roughly around 68%. Let's see. How many blended? It's coming up. Families are in Canada. Let's see. Step families make up 12.6% of Canadian families. Oh! I thought it was way more than that. I think I know 12.6%. So, I know all of them. They're at least 5% of them are people I know. Alright. So, way off on that one. Number 2, how long have you been living in a blended family? Okay. Technically, my whole life. Because my older brothers, their dad isn't my dad. We have separate dads. But they lived with us and stuff. So basically my whole life. But technically, when it comes to my children, 10 years. So, been with Dan for 10 years. So, that's how long. Number 3, what are the dynamics of your blended family? So I have 6 kids in total. They're all mine. The first 4 are with my ex-husband. And then my youngest 2 are with Dan, who I'm with right now. So that's like the dynamic. He was added into the picture. No kids were, just him. Number 4, how did you introduce your partner to your kids when you were dating? That was 10 years ago. That's a serious question. Serious question. There was so much going on at that point in time that I honestly can't remember. I think it was around Christmas time, so it was bringing them for Christmas and stuff, and we were living together really early on, so it was almost like when I had the kids, they had to be there to meet him. And how was he received? He was received okay at first, but not 100%. My older 2, Xander and Kathy, thought he was... Xander, Catherine, and Emily, my 3 oldest at the time. They were still babies. Still younger than my babies right now, but they were the oldest, and they liked him at first, and then he asked them to clean up their room that they were staying in. There was toys everywhere. It was a mess. He asked them to clean their room, and he had to go down there a few times. I'm not sure why I just didn't. I don't know why I just didn't do it myself. For some reason he was going down there and telling them to clean up. And they were horrified by the fact that he was making them do that. So they didn't like him. And Emily, in her big tough, at 4, 3 or 4, I think she was just turning 4. I don't like him, he's a big poopy head. And that was her swearing. So, at that point in time, they didn't like him, but they grew to love him. Number 5, describe how the parental role of discipline is handled in your family. So now, we've been together 10 years, and he's raised them. So, with me, obviously. He's, their dad, their biological father, chose just chose it wasn't the thing for him. So he wasn't around very much after a certain point. So Dan raised them. So the parental discipline role is equal between the two of us. They listen to him a little better than me, but it's supposed to be equal. Number 6 is about traditions and stuff, so I'm just going to skip that because we didn't add or take anything away. It's all exactly the same as when they were little, so nothing changed, and there was nothing weird or different, or he didn't have any, so, you know, it was just the same. Number 7, what has been your biggest challenge with living in a blended family? So, probably the discipline factor, like having to give up some control of the kids you claim as yours, right? Even though these people are loving them like their own and trying to help raise them like their own, you still have that these are mine kind of feeling, right? And it's a real hump to get over for them to discipline them as well, because you get your feathers all messed up, you know what I mean? Like, you're all like, those are mine, leave them alone kind of thing, right? So that's definitely something you have to get over, which is hard. Yeah, I think anyway. 8, what is something positive about living in a blended family? There's extra love. My kids have extra aunts, extra grandmas, extra grandpas, extra cousins. There's just so much more love. They have, their family grew. And it was good. They got friends and their cousins that they love. So for sure that. Number 9, what advice do you have for a newly blended family? Give it time. It's rough at first. Everybody doesn't know where they stand, and it takes time. It gets better. And lastly, number 10, what advice do you have for a child of a newly blended family? Talk to your biological parent if anything is up. They need to know how you're feeling. They want to know how you're feeling so that they know how to go forward. Help your mom or your dad or your biological parent in parenting you by talking to them. They need that for sure. Yeah, that's everything, guys. I am a mom of 6 in a blended family of chaos. If you enjoy these kind of things, then please do stick around. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. I do have a beauty channel. You wouldn't know it by the way I look right now. I'm pulling full out mom bum mode, and I'm not even at home with my kids right now. Yeah. So, again, thank you so much, Clueless Mama D, for putting this on with all of us. Again, the link is down below. Please go check out these other families. I'm sure they're all amazing. I'm gonna, as soon as I'm done this, gonna go and filter through and watch everything. Yeah. We'll talk to you all soon. And, yeah. Bye, guys.